to me that you're packing a million different outfits that you're not even wearing on your trip. Absolutely not. That all ends today. Okay, we're gonna be strategic with what we pack. Mind you, there are always going to be the trips that you bring stuff that you don't end up wearing, weather permitting, event permitting. All that kind of stuff is sometimes things that we can't control. But I would say 9 times out of 10, I am wearing the things that I'm packing. So I thought I would walk you through how exactly I pack. Simple, to the point, strategic, and how I pack 9 times out of 10 the outfits that I'm only going to wear on that trip, because I don't want to be lugging around everything. If I'm going to be lugging that luggage up flights of stairs, cobblestones, left, right, and center, and up and down in between, I don't know, okay? I want to make my luggage as light as I humanly possibly can while still remaining utterly fabulous, okay? Packing not so light, but making my luggage as light as I possibly can by being strategic with what I wear and what I pack. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Sabrina and I talk a lot about luxury fashion to more affordable fashion, but today I'm going to be speaking to you about packing. Now I have notes, okay, a step-by-step process on how to exactly make your life easier. Mind you, when I travel, I am a little bit type A, but when I travel, I want to make my life as organized and as simple as I possibly can. As you know, because I made it as clear as possible in that intro of mine. So if you're not type A and you are not a planner, okay, you can still use these steps, but make it more catered to you and what your preferences are. None of us on this planet are all the exact same, okay? So tweak it a little bit, make it your own. Step 1, and also the most obvious, okay, have a destination and do your research. The time of the year is also very important, okay? Again, climate changes. You're gonna also have to do some research if you care to look like a local, okay? I don't care to look like a local, I wanna look like myself. The absolute diva that I am, showing up in the absolute place that I don't live in. But if you do care to look like a local, you're gonna have to research what those locals wear, what the locals wear on a night out, what the locals wear in the daytime. TikTok is great for this, okay? Look up Parisian loco, what they wear. Do I necessarily condone this? No, I condone wearing what you naturally want to wear, what you feel great in, whether that be what the locals wear or not. But I do like a theme. I'm going to Paris and I do want to wear more of Parisian style clothing, versus when I'm in Italy, I also want to wear more Italian clothing, but also make it fit with me. I'm not gonna go full force wearing Parisian clothing, a Chanel tweed jacket. Well, you know, if I could do that, I probably would. So step 1 is going to be the bare bone research, the climate, the time, the destination, and how exactly you want your style to be at that destination. Totally your discretion. Step 2, this is the step where we do not judge, okay? Remember that. Your luggage. Are you a carry-on queen? Are you a checked bag queen? Now again, remember, we are not judging. You get no prize, no medal if you are going to be a carry-on queen, okay? You are no better than the person that decided to check in their bag because you decided to have a carry-on bag. Again, we do not judge. But this is also a time where you need to decide if you're going to have a carry-on bag or a check bag, because this is really going to alter what you bring. Step 3 is the outfits. Now this is kind of where the type A comes in, but honestly, I can tell you through experience, because I've done this probably for the past 10 trips of mine, it always pays off. I honestly cannot go back to a life where I don't do this. This is the full-on planning zone, okay? Get in the zone, plan your outfits head to toe. I promise you, the more you plan ahead, the less you have to do on your trip. Let your trip be relaxing, okay, carefree. You don't want to be thinking about your outfit. As much as I love my outfits, I don't want to be planning my outfits when I'm on vacation. I want to be sitting back, taking in the sweet bliss of nothing. That's what I want to be doing. Based on the locations where I'm going to plan out exactly what I am wearing. I know, it's a little bit of a stretch and it definitely is upward effort. But by planning out exactly what I'm going to wear, down to the shoes, the accessories, I know exactly what to pack. Now remember at the very beginning when I said 9 times out of 10 I wear exactly what I bring. Now I say 9 times out of 10 because really you don't know if it's going to rain, torrential downpour, if one day it's going to start hailing and it's going to get freezing cold. You don't know. And for me, I'd rather pack the just in case things to avoid being very uncomfortable and very cold. Step number 4, after you are done planning your outfits, you're going to try them on head to toe with all the accessories, all the things that you need for that day. And you are going to take a picture of exactly what you are wearing. If you don't want to take a picture, you can easily just put the stuff on your bed, take a photo of all the stuff laying on your bed with all the accessories, all the accoutrements, and just take it that way. You don't have to try it on. I at least like trying it on because at least I know that it's going to look good on me. Because there is nothing worse than having an outfit envisioned in your head and the second you go try it on and you're like, oh my god, I look like an absolute fool. I'm telling you. And then when you are done taking all your photos of all your looks looking oh so fabulous, you're gonna make a folder on your phone. Break it up based on however you want to break it up. If I'm going to multiple locations, I'm going to make multiple folders. And when these eyes open, when I'm in Paris, I'm going to go to my phone and I'm going to go, oh, I have this outfit to wear today. All that I'm doing. This is also a really great way to not forget about the things that you packed, because I don't know about you, but if things are not laid out in front of me, I even sometimes forget that I even packed those things. Taking photos is also another great way to ensure that you've packed everything. Now it's time for the fun things. Okay, step 5, we're going to get packing. Now this is the luggage that I've been using over the past, I want to say at least like 8 trips of mine. This is the Haze super light luggage, I believe it's called, and honestly I love it. No bad things to say about it. I mean, it does get a little bit dirty, but I did purchase it in a light pink. You know what, that's my own fault, that's my own doing, but it is quite large inside. It basically houses absolutely everything that I need, and I would say actually 10 out of 10 times I actually do have room left over by the time I'm done packing. Now by this point everyone is going to say that you need packing cubes, and honestly everyone is so different. For the longest time I did not use packing cubes until about recently, and honestly I love them. But with some things I don't prefer a packing cube, but totally up to you and your preference. One thing that I would highly encourage is having a laundry bag. This goes with me absolutely everywhere. I want my dirty clothes to be with the dirty clothes and my clean clothes to be with the clean clothes. Now this is a must-have, and also like kind of like a free gift with purchase. It is dust bags. Whenever I get a dust bag from a shoe or a handbag, I will keep those, so I have all my shoes kept within the dust bag so it's clean and it is organized and it's not touching any of the clean clothes. One thing that I think the internet is so divided on is if you should stack or fold your clothing when you're packing. I honestly believe the best way to pack in your luggage to get ample space is to roll. I don't believe if you fold you get the most space in your luggage. I do believe if you fold and just stack on top, I could probably fit another like 5 shirts maybe on top of that. Whereas if you were to roll and stack on top, you could probably get 10 shirts right there. This is me in the future time, but how funny is this? So I'm doing a recreation of, you know those photos on Instagram where like kind of like a photo dump? It's kind of like a mishmash of everything that you brought on vacation, but like make it aesthetically pleasing, you know? Well, this is my take, and the amount of effort that went into this is actually insane. But essentially, this is everything that I actually am bringing on vacation. This raffia clutch that I got at H&M, these new Repetto flats that I'm looking forward to wearing, my Mini Mawadi little mules, some accessories, this Nukes, what is this called? The body glitter, body oil, my 2 pairs of sunglasses, my eyeglasses that honestly I cannot live without, obviously. This raffia bag that I got many years ago, it's from Mango. I think they actually still sell it, so I will link something similar down below. My little vintage Yves Saint Laurent scarf that I'm looking forward to wearing as a top and over my head. I'm looking so forward to wearing that. These 2 dresses I actually got at Zara. I'm looking forward to also wearing those. You'll see all my photos on my Instagram. If you follow me, you will see all my outfits there. Obviously, when I pack this up in my luggage, when I close my luggage, it will definitely not look this aesthetically pleasing, but this is just a good overview of exactly what I'll be bringing. I absolutely love posting my outfits on TikTok or Instagram, so you can follow me over there if that's what you prefer. If you're looking for more style inspo, I definitely post all that over on those 2 platforms. Now that you've packed all your necessities, all your clothing, your shoes, your handbags that you possibly could need, you are not going to forget about the essentials, okay? These are the things that you may not think about at first glance, but they will save you. Oh my god, they are an absolute must. If you are an overpacker or just a packer in general, I think honestly everyone could make use of this. A luggage weight. This is gonna make sure that you do not go over the limit of 50 pounds, 23 kg, I think it is. It's portable, it's easy, it's very light. This is just gonna keep you sane. The worst thing that can possibly happen if you are traveling alone or traveling in general and your phone dies. Portable battery will do you no wrong. I will insert all the essentials down below. I think a lot of them I did get off Amazon, but honestly the portable charger, I'm telling you, like it easily hooks up to your phone. It is just life-saving. There are quite a few essentials when it comes to traveling, but for me, I cannot travel anywhere for that matter without a portable mirror. This also has a light. Ignore how dirty and filthy this is. I think having a close-up mirror like this is so handy. The last step is going to the airport, okay? You've packed your bags, you are ready to get on that flight. People always say, you know, dress for the airport, dress to impress, and quite honestly, I would have to agree. And I have gotten so many compliments actually at the airport in my airport outfit. Mind you, my airport outfit is nothing special. I'm wearing a pair of trousers, which I think are so underrated for a plane. They're easy, they're breezy, they're loose, but they're not a sweatpant. And by wearing a trouser, you look instantly way more put together than a sweatpant. Then I keep it very straightforward. I keep it very simple, a white t-shirt. Over top of that, because likely you're going to get cold on an airplane, is going to be a knit. And I wrap it around my shoulders like a little Hampton, little Montauk mom that I am not. Depending on the season, I will wear a pea coat or I'll wear a trench coat, and I'm telling you, the amount of compliments that I have gotten at the airport in such a simple outfit is insane. But if there's one thing that you take away from this video, is that it truly does pay to dress up when you go to the airport. And if dressing up is a pair of trousers and a white t-shirt, okay, then I will dress up. All right guys, those are all the tips and tricks that I have when it comes to packing for whatever destination you have. I'm all about making my life as simple as I possibly can, and yes, it is a lot of work in the very beginning, a lot of planning, but all of that really pays off because when you're in the destination, when you're on your vacation, you have no planning to be doing. All you can do is sit back and relax and enjoy. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I will have 2 upcoming vlogs for when I'm in Europe, so stay tuned for those. And as always, I hope you have the utmost fabulous day ahead, and I will see you guys in next Sunday's video. Bye guys.